my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all its beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning.
Been in here and people are roaring with laughter, so.
It's a dirty show, though.
Well, it's clean dirt.
You have here the best of the best.
Yes.
So we have many celebrities here. The Harley Madison come over here, and the Usher come over here many often, and the Paris Hilton come here.
Boy, I'm dating myself, but it's okay. Nobody else will. Oh.
That's so Vegas.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all, not one bill. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Welcome to That's So Vegas. I'm your host, Christine McKellar, here in the fantastic and fabulous Las Vegas Art District, downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. And I wanted to start the year off really well, and we're going to have some magic in the air. I'm sitting here with Xavier Mortimer, who's playing 6 nights a week at Sin City. You're a former Cirque performer as well. And even more than that, you're also a producer. So you really enjoy producing as well as doing all the magic that you do.
Yes.
So I thought maybe you could tell our viewers a little bit about your background. You are French, obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
You're going to hear that in a second when I'm going to start
course.
speaking.
One of the more charming accents, I think, in the whole world. But tell us a little bit about your background. I mean, when did you start with magic? And
I started quite early. When I was like 10, I saw this magician, and I was like every kid, like, I want to do that. This is what I want to do. And my dad, he has in the south of France, this store where he sells antique books.
oh, nice.
So it's like full, like all the walls and everything is crazy. And I come to him and say, yeah, I heard you can find some magic books. You know, I heard that when I was a kid, I had no idea. There was no internet, like mostly in the south of France at the time.
Right, yes.
There was nothing. You just had to like do your research and find the books and read and to understand the magic. That was much more difficult than now with YouTube and everything.
Of course, yeah.
So my dad comes home with like those little old books describing some sleight of hands and little tricks. And I started learning and learning and learning until I get something. And every day I was like, hey, I got something, look. And it works or it doesn't. And most of the time it doesn't.
but that's what families are for, right?
Yeah,
Were you an only child, or did you have siblings you could practice on?
I had 4 brothers.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, there was a lot of people to test my tricks, you know.
Did they ever beat you up when one went wrong?
No.
They were probably.
They made fun of me, but...
Yeah, I guess that's just how it goes in families. So,
yeah.
That's really fascinating that you had the old books. Were there any old magicians that you favored?
Old magician. Oh, yeah, no. You know, since it's like when you learn a language, suddenly you hear a lot of people speaking that language. And it's the same for magic. I started magic. As soon as I started magic, everything was magic around me. Like my grandmother used to know this guy from here, and he came to my grandmother's house when I was in a vacation, and he came to teach me some tricks. And I remember he gave me this little flyer. It was for a magic store in the north of France, like somewhere I've never been. And I watched this, and you could buy tricks. And I was like, what? For what? For 50 francs? I got a flying handkerchief? Wait a minute. So I take all the money. Like, you know, I was making money at the time. I was like 12, 13. I had to make money because I had to like get some money to buy some tricks.
Of course.
And I helped my uncle who was a landscaper. I was selling flowers on the market every Sunday, and he would give me like 50 francs. And when I came home, I opened the thing and write a letter. You couldn't like order on the internet with credit card and everything, you know. I write the letter and I fold it and I'm like, I want the flying handkerchief. Thank you so much. And I post it, and like 10 days later, it was crazy. Like I received this thing with the package, and I was so it was Christmas.
Absolutely.
And I opened it, I was like, wow! And I show everyone, hey, I can make a flying handkerchief. Sometimes I was very disappointed by the trick itself, you know, because you open it and it's like, wait a minute, that's just a rubber band. But that's how the trick works.
So you kind of have to live with the rubber band, right?
Yeah.
That's really cute, though. I love that. So really, I mean, forget the internet and Amazon. That was the more anticipation, waiting the 10 days and the postman to come.
Oh, yeah.
Did you practice tricks like in the flower market on customers or the postman, or did you kind of keep it to the family?
Everywhere. Everywhere I could, like at school. And I when I was a little older, I remember I did some tricks like during my teacher. I was in high school, and there was this teacher reading some things for us to copy, and everyone was writing. And I made a little piece of paper disappear from my hand, and it was on the shoulder of someone in front, like all the way here. And I don't know. I got the attention of the whole class. I was like, look at these guys. And I say, here. And they go, what? And everyone was laughing. And I thought I would like be grounded or something. But no, the teacher was laughing to us. It's like, Xavier. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, I love that, though. I mean, really, I love what you just said earlier about that once you started studying magic, then magic was all around you.
Yeah.
So then you, obviously, I'm sure you did all the homework and how we all have to start at the bottom and work our way up. But then you became part of some pretty famous productions like Cirque. You actually, didn't you write or produce one of the acts or illusions in the Cirque?
Yes, that was much later, and this is actually why I'm here. One day I've been touring. So basically, when I finish school and everything, I start to tour my own shows, and I take my car and I pack all the lights and things and sound and everything in my car, and I go all around France, like driving and putting my shows and boom, boom, boom for every occasion, street shows and everything. I was like 19 or something. I stopped school for that. This is what I wanted to do, so I knew it, you know.
Right.
And then I do some tours, and it goes bigger and bigger. Get some TV, get some like YouTube things, and at some point I'm quite like starting to make it in France, and Cirque du Soleil calls me. And
wow.
It's funny because when I was like 20, I was like, okay, so this is what I want to do for my life, so I'm going to learn it. Like, not just learn tricks, but you want to be on stage, go and take some comedy class.
Oh.
So I moved to Paris, and I learned comedy, physical comedy, mime, music, dance, everything that, you know, the skills that you have to have when you're on stage and you want to like perform for everybody.
Right.
So I was in school, and one day there was this like little thing. It was Cirque du Soleil is looking for artists in Paris. And I saw that, and I looked at it. It was just by the door, of the training room in the theater school. And I was like, and I looked at it. I was like, I'm not good enough for that, you know. It would be so amazing, you know. I knew Cirque du Soleil. It was so famous. I mean,
of course, yeah.
But I remember very clearly, and I was like, should I write or not? And I was like, nah, I'm not good enough. And I went to the class, and I do my life, you know, and I do my thing, and I work. And probably 6-7 years after, I do my little path, and I forget about it. They call me.
Oh, do.
And they say, Xavier, we've seen your acts, and we are very interested into having you in our newest production, Michael Jackson one in Las Vegas.
Yes, I saw that.
What? Are you, what?
Are you out of my mind? You know, that's really interesting. We have to take a little break. I have to give a shout out to my sponsor, but I know that there's one trick in particular, an illusion that you do on the stage almost every night that I think is totally mind-blowing, and we have a little video of that you can explain after we watch the video, but we'll take a break real
Okay.
quick, don't go away. Quick shout out to the Red Roof Inn on Paradise. And again, don't go away because when we come back, well, you're going to see something that's just going to blow your mind. And Xavier is then going to explain a little bit about it to you. So we'll see you in just 1 minute. Well, hey there. Welcome to That's So Vegas. This is our new studio in the famous Las Vegas Arts District, downtown Las Vegas. We're here to rock your world. And I was going to ask you how it felt to be breaking good here at the Bellagio for the National Center.
What you did.
Your last CD was My Secret Life. I wanted to ask you what your secrets were. Tune in and turn on with us in downtown Las Vegas. This is where the action is, and that's So Vegas.
It is recording. Hi guys, it's Xavier Mortimer. Today I want to show you how a magician jumps rope. Perfect. All right. Go for it. What do you think? Try again. Do a little bit better than that. Come on. Come on. That's amazing. So, what do you think of that? That was amazing. Killer. Yeah.
Well, what did you think of that video? That was amazing. Xavier, seriously. It just looked like you were in slow motion or something.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's a camera trick, and it's not. And I have to tell you, I do that trick every night on stage.
Wow.
So it's not a camera trick. It's maybe it's the way we filmed it or something, but there's no camera trick, there's no CGI or anything. It's just me doing my trick, and you can see it live on stage. So that's the best way to prove that it's not a camera trick.
That's amazing. But you must have a number of magic tricks up your sleeve, I would think. I mean,
I'm gonna.
Are they all that physical during the show, or do you have a lot of sleight of hand? How do you?
During the show, it's a lot of it's stage, so you have to expand. You have to be here and take the whole audience with you. So yeah, those are like bigger tricks and things like jump rope, but I have many things that I can do anywhere.
Does that kind of go back to your Cirque roots, so to speak? I mean, remember we were talking before the break that after 7 years, Cirque did approach you after you were wistfully gazing at a poster one day and never thought that you would be of their caliber, and obviously you are, and then some. So how many years were you with the Cirque production?
I was 3 years with Cirque du Soleil. We did 1,200 shows with Michael Jackson one. I was the character Sneaky, the guy with the backpack and the blue hat running around and stealing the glove from Michael Jackson.
Did you create that, or did you work with them?
So they called me with some kind of script and things where my character was included, but then there was the biggest part was the rehearsals. When we entered into the rehearsals, I suggested a lot of things for my character. I built it and I integrated my character. I was like, okay, so I think this character has to maybe go this way and this way. So there's a lot of thing that is how to say. It's a little bit like a kid, you know. You kind of fabricate it and you want him to be like this and this, and you see it. So yeah, it's very how to say. I'm very attached to this character now, and still they have this character on stage still, and I love to see it.
Well, again, while you were learning your craft and everything, and like you said, you learned comedy and mime and added more and more things to your repertoire. Did you also do acrobatics, or
kind of. On stage, you can see me on stage.
Yes.
No, I'm doing some flips and things on stage, like real acrobatics. Yeah, 6 nights a week. I have to tell you, maybe I'm going to cut some of them sometimes.
I don't know. It's kept you in really good shape. I mean, look at you. Speaking of being in good shape, I love your ensemble there. Do you dress up that well every night?
Yeah, I dress up. I just didn't bring one thing. let me show you something. Do you do you have some tape here? Can I borrow some tape?
I don't have it in here, but I can certainly get you some.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
Look at this.
It's a girl's favorite friend, masking tape
Oh yeah.
and duct tape.
And magicians too.
Oh.
So if you forget your outfit, you can have it like this, right? No. It's, oh wait, I forgot something.
Tie?
No. Wait.
Aw,
Now it looks like a tie, right?
a bit. Yes, it does.
Okay, let me show you. This is
Okay.
just an illusion because if I do that, it looks like
What?
a real tie.
What? Wait, stop. What? It is a real tie. Can I touch it?
Of course, touch it.
I can't believe that just happened in front of my own eyes. That's amazing. Well, I'm
Thank you.
almost speechless, but
That's okay.
that
Look,
really, that
um,
happened so fast.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
faster than the eye. The end faster than the eye, right? That's
Yes,
the magician thing.
I was waiting for you to do a little knot in the tape and everything, but this is so much better.
And I've got something for you. It's a little gift I brought you.
Oh my
to Thank you to
goodness.
her for having me on the set.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, come on.
Do I go ahead and open it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. It's a
Okay.
spray. It's called a 1 to 100 spray.
One to
I'm gonna
100.
show you why it's called like that. You need some money. Let me some dollars here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and all you have to do is to spray once on the bills.
With
spray.
this?
Yeah, you just spray. Go ahead.
I'm going, is it scented?
Let's spray just once.
I got so
You wait
excited.
2 seconds. Look, you wait 2 seconds and you shake the bills and they turn into 100.
Ah!
That's how it works. That's the
Oh.
1 to 100 spray.
Hello, I love this spray. Was that part of the gift? No.
Oh, no, I keep the bills. You keep the spray.
I get the spray. So every time I spray $100 bill, a dollar bill will turn into a $100
That's
bill.
an interesting gift, right?
Oh, it's a lovely gift. Thank you.
Do you want something else?
Of course. Why not?
I've got a little
What a way to
surprise
start
for
the
you.
new year.
I'm gonna play with your hands and my hands.
Okay.
Can you put your hands like this? Straight. Okay, perfect. Just a little higher, like this. Perfect. Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
You're right-handed. Perfect. You're gonna release your right hand just like this. Perfect. You keep this one and you're gonna close it into a fist. All right. Now I'm gonna draw on my own hand a little cross like this. You see that on the camera? Here. It's a little cross.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to close my hand into a fist too. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the cross is going to travel from my hand to your hand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at this. Do you feel something?
No.
But it happened. Go ahead.
Oh, really? I have goosebumps. Oh my goodness, will you look at that?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a magic marker. Look at this. Look, no.
It is a magic marker.
It travels as fast too.
It's really fast.
Yeah.
Xavier, that is amazing. I'm a witness. It's right here on my hand.
So you have a souvenir from me now.
Yes, I do. I don't think I'll wash my hands until I get the cast off my foot. So, this is what you do nightly, 6 nights a week at Sin City Theater.
Yes.
Just wow people to death, I imagine.
Yeah, that's the goal of like you wanna. People come here to be entertained, so they have to forget everyday life. So
What
let's
time is your
have
show?
fun.
Is it early enough?
The show is it's at 7 p.m. every night at Planet Hollywood. It's dark on Fridays, but every day at 7.
So that's good. Families, I'm sure, get to enjoy it
It's,
as well.
It's
very
family friendly. It's international. There's not a lot of talking. It's kind of a. It's a very physical and visual entertaining
Of course,
show.
because it's magic, baby.
Yes.
We have to give a magical shout out to the Red Roof Inn on Paradise. They're pet friendly, close to the airport and the Strip. But don't go away because we're coming back and talk with you a little bit more. And I understand you have some good news about a new contract coming up.
Yes.
Okie doke. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. If you think about that, go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on here at St. Jude, and that's beating this thing.
Welcome back to That's So Vegas TV. I'm Christina Keller, and I almost said, boy, that's magic, but it is. I'm here with Xavier Mortimer from Sin City Theater, live and in person here in the studio. And I want to tell you what, you blew my mind. Sitting right here, up close and personal, look at me. I mean, he transferred this little cross with a magic marker, literally, figuratively, from his palm to my palm. And also, I love what you did with the tie. That was amazing.
Thank you, yeah.
Took a piece of tape and turned it into a silk satin tie. It's really something else. And when you're sitting right here seeing it, you know, up close and personal, I can only imagine, as the viewers could, your full show. And the show is how many minutes?
It's a 70-minute show. It's
Right.
every night at 7 p.m. at Sin City Theater at Planet Hollywood here.
Except for Sunday, are you dark?
Except for Friday.
Oh, Friday,
so
excuse
it's
me.
almost every day.
Yeah.
It's family friendly and really like entertaining for everybody, like from very little to like very old. You know, it's magic. So magic is international. It's a language that has no frontiers.
Right.
So and I just got renewed for one more year. You know, the funny thing is, I left the show, Michael Jackson one. I left that show because I had this offer. I had the offer to come to Planet Hollywood and do my own show, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Of course.
But I'm not going to last more than 3 months. Look at this.
Oh, is that what you thought?
Oh yeah.
But
No,
now
I mean,
look at
no,
you're signing contracts.
I was not expecting to last more than 3 months. I was like, you know, we have the money for 3 months, so it's going to last 3 months. That's it.
And that was almost 2 years. Well, it'll be 2
And
years.
it's almost 2 years now, yeah. And
Funny.
the more it went, the more it goes, the show went better and better, and I've been working hard for that, you know. I mean, with the crew, with everyone here. The
music, do you have your
the
own?
music. Yeah, I composed the music with a friend who's Maxime Rodriguez. He's from France. We composed like I composed in my studio here. I sent him the music. He sent me back. We arranged and everything. Yeah, so it's original music too for the show.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Completely. We have a few commercial songs, but basically it's original music that is made for the show. So it's it gives something personal, you know.
Right.
And I've been here for a year and a half, and I was like, yeah, you know, maybe I should go on tour or do something else. And the theater offered me to extend for one more year, and that's amazing. I'm here until November 2018, so
That's
this
lovely.
year.
That's wonderful. And you have those big illusions too. It's so much more than even this was very impressive. But the one with the jump rope and
Yes.
those are.
I'm flying on stage. I get ironed out.
You get.
Flat. Yeah.
Oh, that's really.
It's not funny when you get ironed out every day.
No, I don't know. I could use a little ironing hither and yon, but do I have to come on stage to do it? It's
You can try.
Will you iron me here?
Yeah, I get ironed out by my assistant, my dream girl, because the show has a theme too. It's a story. It's magical dream. It's a dream that is going on, and I have all these things happening. There's characters in the show. There's like a living glove that is running around. There's
I love that.
There's a girl. She's my dream girl. There's a shadow who is not mine. I mean, it's my shadow, but the shadow has a life of her own.
This is so whimsical. I love it.
Yeah, it's exactly, that's the word. It's whimsical. I love Tim Burton. I love people like Doug Henning. It's an old magician.
Yeah.
And
so they
all
were
these
kind of your
things.
idols maybe back then when you were in the old bookstore.
Even David Copperfield, you know, when he started, he had all these storytelling and things. And still, I mean, I love what he did for that, because of the storytelling, because of like bring people to your world. This
Kinda
is
like Peter Pan. There's
exactly,
a little bit of
that's it.
some of that magic going on. Do you have children of your own?
I'm sorry?
Do you have children of your own?
Not yet.
Not yet, but that's soon to come, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to make the little guys disappear by accident. If I was a magician, I think I'd worry about that, but I'm not a magician, so I guess, and I've never heard of that happening. But, well, this has been a delight. Really a pleasure to have you on the show.
you.
Thank you for gifting me the spray that turns dollar bills into $100 bills. I'm going to try that at the minute you guys leave the studio. I'm teasing. No, I don't have that magic touch, but I'm really looking forward to your show. I can't wait. Some friends and I are going to come see it, just especially because it's amazing. And I love magic.
Thank you.
And it's a magical new year for everybody. So again, at Sin City, every night but Friday night, Xavier Mortimer, thank you again. And I'll be seeing you soon. And all of you, don't forget to tune in next week. And that's So Vegas. See you next week.
1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing 5, 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah.